Hello everyone, students. Today we will learn about new topic, that is a trip to Bhopal. Sugandha is very excited today because a school trip is going to Bhopal by bus. Dear students, look at this image. Where is Bhopal? Bhopal is in Madhya Pradesh. Bhopal is capital city of Madhya Pradesh state. Okay? Then where is Madhya Pradesh? Look at the image on arrow mark. Yes? This is a Madhya Pradesh. Yes? Then Bhopal is capital city of Madhya Pradesh. Got it? Dear students, look at this image. Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Gujarat are nearest states of Madhya Pradesh. Then what is the capital city of Uttar Pradesh? Think. Yes, Lucknow is capital city of Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Then Jaipur is capital city of Rajasthan. Mumbai is capital city of Maharashtra. Raipur is capital city of Chhattisgarh. Dear students, now you will see capital city of other states. Okay? Now we will talk about a trip to Bhopal. Okay? All the children of our school are going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. Dear students, look at this image. Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about the number of buses needed. Miss Meenakshi said, we will need 4 buses. Then after, Mr. Rakesh said, I think we will need at least 5 buses. Then Miss Meenakshi said, each bus has 50 seats. Then Mr. Rakesh said, let us see how many children are going. Children, look at this image. This is a number of children going to trip of class wise. Okay. In first standard class, 33 students are going to trip. In second standard class, 32 students. In third standard class, 42 students. In fourth standard class, 50 students. And fifth standard class, 53 students. Then total how many students are going to trip? Tell me fast. So here we will do addition. Yes, total 210 students are going to trip Bhopal. Let's now fill in the blanks. The first one is, so there are a total of dash children going. Then tell me students, how many children are going to trip? Yes, 210 children are going to trip. If they get 4 buses, how many children will get seats? Think students, one bus can take 50 children. Then what about 4 buses? Then what you do? Calculate fast. Yes, you will do multiplication. 50 is multiplied by 4. 4 into 0 is 0. Then 4 5s are 20. Total 200 students. So, if they get 4 buses, 200 children will get seats. Yes, the answer is 200 children. Then next question is, will there be any children left without seats? Yes, there will be 10 children left without seats. Got it? So, teachers are discussed each other. One teacher said, for just a few children, we can't get another bus. Another teacher said, we can share seats. Now they are waiting for the buses. Saiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, hey, I can see them. Run! Grab the window seats. Many children start jumping in excitement. But teacher said, stop! What is this? These buses are so small. Now there is an argument. Teacher said to drivers, we told you to bring big buses. Then drivers said, we did not have enough big buses, so we got many mini buses. Then they said, each mini bus can take 35 students. Now we will have a question. What is that? Look here. How many mini buses are needed? What can we do? Calculate fast. Think. Children, mini bus can take 35 students. Yes, in our school, how many students total? 210 students. Yes, so we will divide 210 by 35. Okay. 35 6 are 210. 210 minus 210 is 0. Now we have a question. How many minibuses are needed? Tell me, students. Yes, they need 6 buses. Have you understood? Let us now, the journey begins. Come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. As the buses start moving, children sing at the top of their voices. You know, when the trip we will go to any place, the children are excited, then saying loudly. Yes? Some children are look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. Then Indra said, when will we reach Bhopal? Miss Asha said, if we don't stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around 11 o'clock. Yes? Because the Bhopal is 2 hours journey. Yes? The buses starts at 9 o'clock. Yes? Then 9 plus 2 is 11. Yes? So, Miss Asha said we should reach there in 2 hours, that is around 11 o'clock. Okay? Got it? Then Manjit said, is it very far? Mr. Bhimsen said, it is about 70 kilometers. Then Ruby said, are we going to stop anywhere? Mr. Rakesh said, maybe at Bhimbetka, about 50 kilometers from here. Now we have a question. If they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach there between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. How is it? Because Bhopal is 70 kilometers from here. Yes, it has taken 2 hours. Yes, in 1 hour, how many kilometers it will take? What can we do? Think. Dear students, now we will do division. 70 divided by 2. Our answer is 35. 35 kilometer journey take 1 hour. Then what about 50 kilometer? 50 kilometer means compared to 35 kilometer, only 15 kilometers extra. Yes, 15 kilometer means it will take below half an hour. Yes, so if they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach there between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Got it? As they are talking, Bahadur shouts, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Everyone looks out of the windows. Then Ruby said, "Wow, it is so long and so wide. Let us guess how wide it is." Then Gopi, 100 meters? No, it is much more. Can't say. Then Victoria, it must be more than half a kilometer. Half kilometer means 500 meter. In 1 kilometer, 1000 meters are there. Yes? Then what about half kilometer? Half kilometer means 500 meters. Got it? And Miss Asha, look, it is written. This bridge is 756.82 meters long. So, we can guess that the Narmada must be about 500 meters wide at this place. Okay? Was Victoria right? Yes, Victoria was right. Because 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. Then 0.5 kilometer equals to 500 meter. So 756.82 is more than half a kilometer. Hence Victoria was right. Have you understood? Then Sadaf, I just can't imagine 500 meters. Dear children, you have already ran 100 meters and 200 meters in running competition, no? Remember it. Miss Asha, see, our bus is about 5 meters long. Imagine how many buses can stand in a line on this bridge. One bus has taken 5 meter long. Then what about 756.82 meters? Now we will do here division. 756.82 is divided by 5. Okay? Children, do it yourself only. Have you ever crossed a long bridge? About how many meters long was it? Yes, I crossed a long bridge. It was about 756.82 meters long. Got it? Everyone looks down at the river. Mr. Rakesh, the water level now is quite low. It must be about 40 meters below the bridge. Miss Asha, but in the rainy season, the water had risen. Then it was just about 15 meters below the bridge. Now we have a question. What is the difference between the water level of the Narmada in the rainy season and now? Now the water level is 40 meters below from the bridge. Yes, but in the rainy season, the water level is 15 meters below the bridge. Yes, then now we will do subtraction. 40 minus 15. The answer is 25 meters. So, the difference between the water level of the Narmada in the rainy season and now is 25 meters. Okay? The children discuss about the river for some time. Suddenly, the bus stops with a jerk. Oh, the petrol pump. 2 buses need to be refilled. The buses stand in a line. Children are sticking their necks out to see how diesel is filled in the bus. Some children have got down to look more closely. Each bus takes about 15 minutes to refill, and there are 2 buses to be refilled. So, they stop there for about 30 minutes, which means they are late by about 30 minutes. Yes? Children are talking to each other in petrol pump. Hey, it has such a big tummy. It has already taken 100 liters. Another boy said, so we have to pay 3,500 rupees for the diesel. Look in the picture and find the price of 1 liter of diesel. Yes, dear children, think here. 100 liters diesel price is 3,500 rupees. Yes, then what is the price of 1 liter of diesel? What can we do? Think. Yes, we will do here division. 100 liters is equals to 3,500 rupees. Then 1 liters equals to how many rupees? Then we will do here division. 3,500 divided by 100. Yes, the answer is 35. So, the price of 1 liter of diesel equals to 35 rupees. Got it? As the buses are being refilled, some children go to the toilet near the petrol pump. One girl says, Aman has taken as much time to empty himself as one bus is taking to refill. Now we have a question. How much time did Aman take to come out of the toilet? Dear children, one bus takes about 15 minutes to refill diesel. Yes, and Aman has taken as much time to empty himself as one bus is taking to refill. So, our answer is 15 minutes. So, 15 minutes time did Aman take to come out of the toilet. Have you understood? Children, what we have learnt today? Remember it. Sugandha is very excited because all the children of her school are going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. Yes, totally there aren't 4 big buses, but drivers brought 6 mini buses. But teacher angry with drivers. We told you to bring big buses. Drivers said we did not have enough big buses, so we got many mini buses. Each mini bus can take 35 students. After teacher said, come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. As the buses starts moving, children are sing at the top of their voices, and some children look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. Some of them are discussed about kilometers, time and distance of long and wide of Narmada's river. Then the children discussed about the river for some time. Suddenly the bus stops with a jerk because 2 buses need to be refilled of diesel. As the buses are being refilled, some children go to the toilet near the petrol pump.